Here we are changing the LCD screen on a HP Pavilion G7-1260US. First thing you need to do is there's two screws down the bottom right next to the hinges. Once you pop off the covers, what you do is just lean the top back a little bit, get in here, and remove these screws, which takes just a moment. Next thing you want to do is you can either grab the bezel with your hands, or sometimes I like to use a screwdriver just to space it out a little bit. It's got these little plastic tabs in there you just need to pop it away from, which helps especially towards the webcam so you don't accidentally crack the bezel, which can be easily done. Okay, the next thing you need to do is actually to remove, there's 4 bolts. One up here, one down here, and one down here. Removing those 4 will allow the screen to actually come forward on the metal tray. Okay, now we can separate the thing a little forward. Now what you need to do is holding the screen in, there's actually one screw up here, one screw down here, and one on the top and the bottom of the other side. Once you undo these 4, it will come apart from the metal frame, and you can actually lean the screen forwards, which makes doing the plug a little bit easier on this. Okay, now the screen is actually free here. Carefully lean it forwards so you won't pull on the wire. And here's the 40-pin adapter going in. It has a little tape to hold it in. Just peel the tape back ever so carefully, and it just slides right out. And it's the old multi-cracked one out. And here we are, the nice new one. Came in very quickly from Screen Country. Okay, lay the tape back down, and that's that. Be very careful with the screen, of course. You always have to put the screws back into the frame. Those screws can be tricky to line up, but you're just patient. It usually gets in after just a little effort. There we are. And now all we have to do is put the 4 screws in to secure the whole thing into the laptop lid. It's got 2 holes up here. The left one, for instance, up here actually has a little peg that comes through to hold it in place, which lines up very nicely for the screw. Make sure in the bottom ones, of course, you want to get, here it's the bottom left, it's the leftmost screw hole, and the bottom right, it's the rightmost screw hole, because the other one will be taken up by the bezel when you put it back in place. Oops. We're down to the final part here. You want to take the bezel, line it back up, and it just snaps right in place. Then you put the 2 screws back in the bottom. And that's it. Brand new screen, courtesy of Screen Country, into the HP Pavilion G7-1260US. Piece of cake. Thanks for watching.